Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 18 of my Fire Emblem Birthright Iron Man. Part 18, right? Yeah, chapter 17, part 18. Well, I don't know what exactly to tell you. I found something very funny. Now, when you enter the private quarters, it it simply doesn't acknowledge like there's invite ally, there's change her, no more bonding. And yeah, so Setsuna died in the last one. That was unfortunate. But it did give us. I didn't give weapons to Takumi because I plan to use him now. Dual Yumi, I think it's a good idea. And I have the inventories of the people from the beginning. The most important thing is that I've given some weapons to be ready for promotions or for reclasses. Because yeah, I am planning to reclass Sakura into a Falconite for a little bit, for the skills, for example. But one promotion I want to do before we get into the chapter is Jacob. I'm going to reclass him, and the reason is that his child, Dwyer, is going to be a butler, and that means he's going to be getting the same skills that Jacob already has. But Jacob has a very good advantage over other units, and that's that he is like a tier 2 unit with built-in eternal seals. So he is in a second tier class from the beginning and gets levels up to level 40. So he can be a level 40 butler instead of being a level 20 troubadour that then promotes into level 20 butler. That means he is able to get very late game skills from the very beginning, and I think a good idea would be to get difficult skills for this point of the game and pass them down to Dwyer. I've considered it, and I think the best thing to get is Luna, because with Mosu and Jacob as fathers, plus the aptitude, of course, Dwyer is going to have a lot of skills, so the Luna activation rate is probably going to be off the charts. I think Luna is going to be a good idea. In case you don't know what it is, it's a trigger skill, one of the oldest, in fact, that acts as if the enemy's defense or resistance is halved. So that means it's very useful when taking care of tanky enemies, because it ignores their defense a lot. And it also, I think, it's very useful for shurikens, because shurikens are kind of low might, and maybe I use Dwyer to try and weaken a unit. Luna activates, and then suddenly I didn't just weaken, I killed. So that's good. Because Dwyer is going to normally be the first one attacking a tanky enemy. To weaken them, sometimes he will be able to get the kill with this. So yeah, that was my reasoning more or less. I built some things like some statues, a healing tile that you can see here. I got the arena to level 2, but I can't forget that I have to build up the puppets to get Yukimura later. We're going to go into chapter 17, Lost in the Ice. Alright. A change in setting. I'm guessing we're on the right track. It's absolutely freezing out here.
Yes.
It feels great to me, but I know it's not for everyone. Yes, Handrai, there's a warm cabin waiting for you at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you, Flora. I have to commend your navigating skills as well. We've somehow managed to avoid running a full of Eninorian troops the whole way. Yeah, I guess we just got lucky. She's right, Lord Nikonikoni. This was just the most direct route. I would have chosen the same route if I were leading us. Why must you always one-up me, sister? What's the point? What are you talking about? I'm not trying to one-up you. You're the one who's always been so perfect. I've always looked up to you.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Thank you for the kind words.
Why?
Just don't let it go to your head, all right? For the rest of the group's reference. Yes, they've always been like this. I really dislike Corrin. I really dislike that Corrin talks as if Corrin talks like a Twitter bot. Like Corrin talks like the default, the most default Twitter user ever. Like, for your reference. Yes, they've always been like this. I'm so funny. Oh, wasn't there a 5-minute stairway we could have taken instead? Haha, I'm so quirky. It's. Oh, I think after Robin, because some people complained that Robin had, I think, like, not a lot of personality, or that Robin was a bit plain. Which I don't find to be a problem with Robin. I actually find that the problem is more so on the plot, bending to Robin at the end of Awakening. But a lot of people took trouble with Robin being a bit simple. So I feel like they tried to give a bit more of personality to Corrin and make Corrin matter more into the story so that you can't complain anymore because it's not like Robin is inserted into the story. The story literally can't happen without Corrin. That's not fixing it. That's not fixing it, in my opinion. But hey, what do I know?
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Nikuni? You haven't seen yourself lately.
Well,
Well, to be honest, our encounter with Iago is still bothering me. I'd hate to think that I can trust everyone here, but I've been burned once before. That's not your style, Nikuni. You're on your way to becoming a stupid leader, and you lead by example. If you don't trust your own troops, how will they trust you? Don't let what happened with Sola shake your confidence. I, I don't know, I feel like things have changed. The stakes have been raised as if they could get any higher.
hey.
Let's take a step back, shall we? Do you trust me, Nikuni?
Huh?
Of course.
I see.
Alright, how about Sakura and Takumi? Think about Hinoka, Asura, and Silas too. Any of them potential suspects?
No.
Well, maybe Asura, she's literally deaf, but I believe in all of them. Very well. How can you be so sure?
Well,
I scan. I don't know. It's a gut feeling, I guess. Precisely. This is both your weakness and your weakness. You have a keen intuition for people and natural guys. Sorry, I can't do this. If you lack the years of experience needed to make calculated decisions. So follow your strength, use your intuition, don't try to be what you're not. It's not bad advice, but natural charisma.
oh.
The problem is that my intuition is telling me that Iago wasn't lying. Regardless, I'll try to focus on the task at hand. Thank you.
Yes.
Of course.
Um,
Hey guys, we're almost there. Where's that wall coming you promised, Flora?
well,
Yes, a minute, Lord Nikuni. I need to check with the village elders.
Understood.
By all means, but please hurry back. We're freezing out here. Gods, I can feel my own face. How does anyone actually live here? When you're born here, you never even notice how cold it is. The rest of us, meanwhile, could use some sweaters and a roaring fire.
it'll be fine.
Well, hopefully Flora will be back shortly. I don't want you to think the High Stripe doesn't know how to treat its guest. There she is. Hey, sister. Ahem. Flora, everyone is freezing. It's adorable. But we should really get them inside so they can warm up.
I'm sorry.
Alicia, I'm sorry. What for? It's getting even colder. And I can't see anything. What's going on? What are you doing, sister? Knock it off. I can't. I can't allow Lord Nico to leave. He betrayed King Garon and the Kingdom of North. You can't be serious. Flora, listen to reason. This is madness. No, it is our king's will. Stand aside, Jacob, or I'll destroy you as well. How dare you? Very well. If I have to kill all of you, I won't hesitate to do so. You've been warned. This can't be happening. Flora, are you under the direct control of King Garon or Iago? Stop this at once and rejoin us, and together we can end this his hateful rule. No. My mind is made up and enacted of my own free will. What is wrong with you? Alicia, don't worry. I won't target you. You have betrayed us as well, but I'm sure King Garon will be merciful if you join my side right now. Never. Really? Come on, Felicia, it's still me. We can do this together. I could never attack Lord Nico Niconi. My job is to protect him. You haven't seen what we've seen, the atrocities King Garon has committed. If you had, you'd know that Nico Niconi is just trying to follow the path of justice. So, even though it means fighting against my own sister and tribe, I stand with Lord Nico Niconi. I wish I had your strength. You can still do the right thing. No. Get what I said. This has gone on long enough. I'm going to end it quickly. Please no. Flora, I still believe in you. I know that King Garon must have something over you. But if we stick together, I promise we have the strength to take him on. Flora, are you listening? Well, there it is. In my opinion, Flora being a traitor is probably the best traitor angle that Fates manages to do. But even so, it would have been better if Flora stayed with us for a longer while. Because we only rejoined in the previous one. As you can see, the map is completely empty. There's only us and Flora on the field. Of course, that's going to change. But this map has a very interesting mechanic that I think is actually thought out for you to be able to feed the last kills to your intended promotions. So when selecting units, I kind of want to bring everyone else, and I want to bring Takumi. That's the problem. So I'm going to leave Reina. That's clear. That's clear to me, yeah. I'm going to leave Reina for Scarlet. And I guess... Yes, I could be leaving one of my promoteds, like Saizo. Saizo did get a lot of kills on the previews. Guess I could leave Saizo. Okay, I'm going to leave Saizo. Even though it might be a bad idea. Because there's a lot of mages in this one, but... Hinoka also serves an anti-mage purpose to a certain degree, and I kind of want the movement. So let's go with that. Then important. Let's pick Takumi because that's the whole reason why we did it like this. Can I give you something else aside from the Fujin Yumi? And you know what you can get? No, Ryoma's concoction. I think you make a better use of the concoction. Save our progress and let's fight. Okay, so as mentioned, the map is empty. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villages. Whenever you enter a village, a pack of enemies will come out. Aside from, and I think this one. So you can kind of decide when you want the enemies to pop out, which is good. What I don't know is where they are going to be, but I'm going to start by pairing these two. This is also a better prep for Mosu, by the way, because it's +1 movement, +2 strength, and +4 defense. I'm going to pair everyone that I want together. Okay. I guess this is it, more or less, because Nico. I guess I can pair Nico and Sakura, so that she gets something, but we'll do that later. And I'm going to use Scarlet. Doesn't really want the experience. I think the first wave is easy. I've got nothing for you. Go ahead and kill me if you must. You should just give up now, though. Do you even realize you're surrounded? Okay, so it's a bit annoying because they appear a bit further than you would like. I guess the question here is, Hinoka can do it with the Silver Naginata. And of course, because it's a magical enemy, I think it's going to be Hinoka, yeah. Yeah, let's give this one to Jacob. Okay, he gets a good amount of experience. What is the level? Level 17? Yeah, Jacob should be... He only needs to get 3 levels. On the first one, he will get Elbow Room. The second one, he gets Shelter. And then he gets Luna. And this is the promoted. It even crit me and I wouldn't care. There's some experience and a Master Seal. Okay, so that's the Master Seal I wanted to give Oboro. Let's see Takumi's nice Fujin Yumi animation. I mean, I guess I am using all the royal, so it's kind of a nice thing. Yeah, that's a good level too. The stupid laugh. Takumi is definitely more relevant to the plot than Setsuna is, but yeah. The way what happened with the Master Seal is... What's your fight, Yumi? Okay. Could be interesting for Takumi, I guess. You have it, okay, so you can give it to Oboro. And yeah, I will pair you for the movement, and you can go there. Yeah, because now that Jacob is gone, I think bringing Hinoka was actually a good idea because I want Sakura to be attacking, so that way I can have Hinoka healing, you know? Gear rank? Perfect. Let's give this one to Hana. Get her to level 19. That's nice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Even with Cap Strength, you are getting some nice levels there. Is that Cap? Yeah, it's Cap skill. Okay. And then this, which doesn't kill. It's nice because it trains your rank a little bit. I just need to get you to level 2. And for that, I think I'm just going to be chipping low-level enemies. And I can give this one to... Let's give it to Jacob. Because, you know, we kind of want to get rid of Jacob, in a way. We want to give him the levels he needs as soon as possible.
This won't do.
Oh, shit. Okay, speed while a Great Knight? I'm pretty sure it decreases your theme, but okay. I guess the basic rule in this chapter is you should only enter a village when you have the units prepared around to get everything. For now, what I'm going to do, though, is freeze the lake, because this is going to be necessary, or else I have to carry everyone. And I think this triggers mandatory reinforcement? No. Okay, they did appear. They did appear, but they appear at the end of the turn, which I appreciate. I appreciate, like, no ambush. So now we have a problem, but it's not that big a deal. Honestly, there's some promoted. Can Takumi take this? Ooh. Tomahawk is dangerous, but it can only retaliate in range. So if I do this, for example, Yeah, I do this. As you know, the chip and the weapon experience that I want on you. Then I do this, and I kill you before you can retaliate. And I do this. And let's do it with the Iron Naginata. I have to train at some point, even if I get countered. It's okay. More experience for the healers, I guess. And give this one to Hana. Should equip the Steel Naginata. That's going to be better. Okay. It's good. It's good. That's a promoted kill for Hana. Quite a lot of experience. And then with the dual attack... Oh, even without the dual attack, I just pop you in one hit. Look. Whoop. Perfect, perfect. Almost level 19. Almost level 19. The Scarlet gets to do nothing one turn more. And I get to do a very bad heal because it allows me to heal more and get more experience. Silas is okay doing this. Just a bit of damage there. It's for free. And the maid may come, but she's facing like what, 19 defense? 20. So that's 1 damage from the maid. And that means I can kill from range. Which looks to me like a Takumi opportunity. No level 16, but almost. And now with the dual attack from Takumi, I think most people can do it. Okay, it's 12 damage. It's not for free. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this, even though it's kind of bad. Could have gotten the critical. I give that experience to Takumi.
Yes.
He's getting very good speed, but he's also very fragile. Very fragile right now. Like 6 resistances. Oof. I shelter. Then I come in with you and I take the kill with a throwing club. I think this is a pretty elegant way to solve it. And everyone is out of range, the maid will still go for Silas. Okay, so you position for the dual strike and you do 1. You don't even double. They are moving. They are moving. They are just slow. I guess the ones that aren't moving are these 3. That are remaining like in Flora's range as a warning. Okay. That's a fighter, that's a fighter. Yep. Easy. Easy. And a promoted one that I think... Yeah, I could start like this instead. Could start with you and then give you to... do I have a javelin? 2 Oboro. Let Oboro get a promoted kill. We do want to promote her after all. 7, yeah, 24, okay. Perfect. We did dodge. So it was worth it. And now that you're weakened... Oh, you one-shot me. Okay. That was worthless. Unless... Unless I cannot kill. Yes. Yes, I was looking at this the wrong way. I have to go for the one-shot. Rush Naginata. 100%. That's a promoted kill for Mosu. Getting her closer to level 18. Good level, good level. And here I don't care, because I have a card. Max level for Hana. mean, you did cap a strength and skill. I understand that level to a certain degree, but please. Okay. No, I am going to risk it, I think. So, is this... Yes, money. People in town are saying you're the bad guys, but I don't know what to think. I've seen some of those Norse soldiers doing awful things to our people. Here, take this. It's not much, but it's all I can give. I just ask that you spare Flora and the locals. Very good. Very good. So that's... Like, I think the others are supposed for you to, you know, go into a village, get surprised and say, oh, I'm not going to visit anymore. And then praise Hotoke. Capped defense as a monk. 18 defense. Well, that's something. I mean, it's a Sama, I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, I should do this immediately. So, again, you can guess the promotion based on the weapons I gave. Hannah, good. Promoting to a sword master, like Ryoma is. But because we already have Ryoma, I'm going to try something different, something interesting. Master of Arms. It builds up her defense a bit more, and considering her resistance is better, it kind of evens them. It actually evens them perfectly. And it gives her more strength. Like, it's more raw damage and less about doubling, but Hannah is already fast enough, so it should be helpful. It also allows her to use the entire weapon triangle. I don't know how good that is going to be, because she's paired with Silas after all, so Silas is always going to be better at using multiple weaponry, but I like the idea of Hannah doing raw damage. And there's also the side boob. I think this is infamously known. Female Master of Arms have side boob. This is just a fact. There it is. Now you can look at it, the first thing you notice about the model, and we can get it out of the way. I think Hannah is going to be the one triggering it. Nothing but old bones and dust in this house, youngster. What I can offer is a warning. Our soldiers love hiding under the snow. Okay. Oh, only a promoted? Yep. You have a killing edge, which I didn't notice, but it doesn't matter because the war takes 0 damage from the killing edge. Lack and defense. Like, she's tanky, but this is ridiculous. Even for overall standards, she's getting pretty insane. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. No. I wanted to not kill, but seems like the game decided... Oh. Maybe it's because I was attacking from the forest, so I wasn't getting elbow room before, but now I am. And also, Hinoka is in range, so she's giving me plus 2 damage. So there were some residuals at work there. I didn't take into account. Okay. So that's the left side of them. See you on the other, because it's going to imply a lot of movement. So I want to face you with... Maybe I want to face you with Sakura. She has very good luck, so she doesn't care about the little bonus in critical that sorcerers get. And this guy has 36 magical attacks, she has 18. She doesn't get doubled. And if I give her even more resistance, then we are golden, like with this bird. In a bit of a paradox, Sakura isn't very tanky because she can't make use of her own personal. Like, she can't... When you have Sakura, you can't put Sakura in range so that she gets less damage, you know? But yeah, let's see. Okay, 13 damage, fair. I don't do anything, but it still gives me weapon rank. And we lured the guy, so... Guess this is an overkill. Yeah. This is an overkill. Level B. And some money I think you dropped. You drop a silver shuriken. Saizo is going to love that. And now 13, 10. Come on. Don't miss. Perfect. Let's go. Good level. Good ending level. As I said, your defense, even for Oboro standards, has been quite insane. And you put yourself there. So 5 damage and I do 12 times 2. I think Hannah now gives as his... Okay, that nice critical. As her class bonuses, I think she has 2 strength, 2 skill, 2 defense, and 2 speed. Some strength, finally. Just ready for promotion. Alright, who wants to activate? How about Ryoma? Why did you have to come here and make all this fuss? Well, no matter. Now that you're here, we can't let any of you leave, I'm afraid. Okay, there's not many, and they are unpromoted. So the promoted ones are in here, I guess. Because I remember this one being the most dangerous. Okay. Okay, good. Good for Mosu to level 18. With some magic, which, I mean, magic might seem like a stupid level, but at the same time, it goes to Dwyer, so... And defense and rest. This one might be a bit wasted. Well, I can give it to Hannah, who's already promoted. So that at least someone is getting the... Let's see animations for Hannah with an axe. Well, not the best axe, but... The avoid is off the roof. Ooh, ooh. That has to hurt. Alright. What level are you, Asama, by the way? 17? 19? Okay. Been giving you a lot of kills. And let's promote. Master Seal, use. Well, again, the key is not in your inventory. To guess, the key is in Silas's inventory. Silas has a breast club. I don't have one. That's because I'm going to get the 2 different promotions for Cavalier. One of them is Paladin, which he just uses swords and lances. And the other one is Great Knight, which is slower, tankier. I think Silas is more on the tanky side. I think Nico Ni takes more advantage of the speed. It's true that he would benefit from the boost in strength, but yeah, I think we're just going to go all in with his strengths, you know, with the things he's better at. So I'm going to go Paladin. And that way I also don't have to train axes, because I'm already having some trouble with lances. Meanwhile, Silas is doing great with both of his ranks, so he can spare the time to train a bit of axes on the side. So that's even some magic, which is cool. Resistance also is appreciated to balance out. Yeah. Just nice bonuses overall. Just to be clear, just one enemy here, right? Yeah. Okay. In case I'm missing something, I'm not activated the range. There's just Flora. And Oboro is going to promote into Abasar. Even though Spearmaster is obviously optimal, because it just builds up on her physical side, Basara gives her a bit of a magical edge, and it's also it has a good skill, and then once I get that skill at level 5, I'm probably going to reclass into Spearmaster. Not even going to fool you. But yeah, Basara is going to be my pick. And Basara is cool on Oboro, I always find, because it has a lot of, you know, for her being a Taylor's daughter, it's like interesting, you know. ending the turn with a promotion. Because she already has kind of the upper hand. Get out of here, I don't want any trouble. Your soldiers, the invaders are at my doorstep, come get them. Okay, yeah. So there's that promoted enemy. It's not as difficult a battle as I thought, as I remembered more. I don't want to get that 5%. So please don't. Okay, good. Then this one is ready for the taking. Silas should be able to do this. I love some accuracy, but if I put Nico Ni in range, then that should boost the accuracy. Yeah. Okay, Silas, this one's for you. Come on. Yeah, that's ready to kill stance. Yeah, sorry, but timing for a cat, but that was a decent last level. Not crazy, but hey, and a Sun Festal for free, so is that everyone that I wanted promoted in this chapter? Well, of course, I'd love to get a Sama, but that's kind of out of my reach. So yeah. So let's just give all the kills here to the appropriate people, so we make sure we don't die accidentally. For example, this guy is kind of unreachable. Always finds, and in fact he has a hand axe, so yeah. But I think I can do it now. 26 plus 9. You do have to hit. You do have to hit. Even if you don't hit, though, Takumi can take one, so yeah. We should be okay anyway. But please hit and... Oh. Okay. And yeah, we'll now just slowly but surely move to Flora. More importantly, promote. Not a paladin, because I want to have some variation again. A Great Knight. The promotion in this chapter, insane. Ideally, I would be giving this kill to Mosu, but let's see what we can do. 25 with the Gardener in attack. The cats that this episode is going to require, because it's just pure walking from one point to the other. It's oh, come on. All right, here we are. Not bad. Laura, stop this madness at once and return to your senses. You've embarrassed me more than enough for one lifetime. Jacob, I wish it didn't have to be this way. I wish we could have just stayed in the fortress, happily serving Lord Nico until we were all in grey. We could have had a future together. I just know that I'll always regret this. What, I can hear you over this ridiculous snowstorm. That's yes as well. It's fitting that my hopes and dreams should blow away in the wind. Yikes, how similar to the ReZero mates can you be? This is like a challenge. And yeah, okay, that was actually a useful strike. It's not like I did it only for the memeses. So, some experience for Asama. Just one heal, he will be able to promote. No critical back. I had no choice. Oh, Icy Bluff. Icy Bluff. Sorry, Icy Bluff. Well, it's decent. It's decent. That's her person. I always forget about it. In here it didn't matter a lot, but in Conquest it actually fucked me once, so If hurt and attacked by a non-adjacent foe, attacker takes half the damage and skill speed -3. So she has to be hurt, she has to be attacked from range. Is not the best skill ever, but as every personal skill, you should take note of it. Because if not, it can be really bothersome, especially now that his decrease in speed means he will get doubled. So yeah, I think there's nothing else I can do. Anything would kill, anything at all. So the best one to get the kill here is obviously Moss. There's a Felicia conversation and Nico conversation, but I'm not going to go that far. Well, Felicia is dead. At Nico I'm not going to risk everything or give him the experience just for this. Thank you for stopping me. Almost level 19. And 22 turns. Ridiculous amount of miles traversed during this one, but yeah. And Silas, fair. I think they are the only couple that both promoted, so it makes sense. You left me no choice, Flora. I've been as merciful as I can be, but I need to hear it from you. What is Garon threatening you with? I can't. I guess it's all over. I have nothing left to lose, so... Garon said he'd destroy my entire village if I didn't cooperate. You see, that's exactly why we must stand against him.
No.
But you don't understand. Garon said that if I didn't kill you and Felicia myself, he'd kill everyone in the village and burn it to the ground. I made the toughest choice in my life, to protect many at the expense of a few.
I know, but
Flora, how could you be sure Garon would even keep his promise to spare your village? I know, but it was that or risk certain destruction. He gave me 30 seconds to make a decision before killing me on the spot. Being weak and afraid of death, I shamefully decided to betray you.
I'm so sorry.
None of this was your fault, Flora. Yes, we should trusted that we could help you.
No.
Well, nothing will change the fact that I betrayed you. Not to mention my own flesh and blood. For that, I deserve to die.
Listen,
Flora, please don't be so hard on yourself.
don't be absurd.
Yes, you've been foolish, but we have survived. Now it's time to regroup.
We can
See, sister, it's all over. All is forgiven. Please come talk to me.
I apologize.
Everyone get back. Big comedy. Laura, no! What in the devil are you doing?
No.
Oh, gods, no. Flora, what have you done?
I'm sorry.
This is what I should have done the moment Garon threatened me. Perhaps I could have taken him out with me.
No.
Somebody help, put out the fire. Stand back, yeah. Oh no, it's not working.
Oh,
The fire must be enchanted. It's getting even stronger. We need water. Won't someone bring water?
I won't allow it.
Flora, you have the power to stop this. Please, do it now.
It's all right.
No, Nico. I finally feel at peace. Please, don't do this. We can still save you.
Why?
My ice power isn't strong enough to put out the fire. Flora, why won't you listen to reason?
I'm sorry.
Please, stop trying to save me. This is what I deserve. Flora, no, you can't die like this.
I love
The end is near.
you.
Felicia, Nico. I regret everything. Sister, no! No! Sister!
Why?
Gods, why? Laura, what a foolish and terrible waste of life. I think I'm going to be sick. Sister, please wake up. Tell me that this is just a bad dream.
That's it.
King Garon claims another beautiful life. He will pay. I swear on my life. We're coming for you, Garon. Uh, yeah, I mean, what can I even say? What can I even say? I think anyone that can even think a little bit will notice that Flora evidently had the choice to just not set herself on fire. Like, I don't understand. I think they just wanted to add drama, so they added the drama. It's just that. Okay. I mean. But yeah. That is... Oh, upgrades? Puppet A, Puppet... Oh, upgrades just appeared because I built Puppet B. So I think that's going to do it for this part. Well, after I get some support, Sakura-sama, it gets... I'm not getting Hinoka-sama. I should be building that one. Hanasila says. Okay, that's cool. And Oboro? Oboro Takumi A. Okay, so really the odd ones out are the Sakura ones. I will go with those. Sakura, can I ask you something? I say that you're so selfless. It seems like you're always helping other people. And you're a princess, you think you'd be barking orders? Why should you ever have to leave a finger? When I think about it, you only are, not only are you a princess, you are the youngest. You should be spoiled rotten. No, if I were in your shoes, the liberties I would take. But you've really angered up my envy now. I'm concerned by burning jealousy. Good day. What has happened? This is a pretty good one, I seem to remember. You know, in the limits of Asama being an asshole. And Sakura Takumi. Takumi, can I talk to you about the banquet? This one is stupid. They just talk about, you know, we need to go to a banquet, but I don't want to. Let's do some sibling shenanigans things. I'm actually going to do the Hanasilas one first because I like Oboro Takumi. Hana, I'm glad you made it. No time for chatter. Get out your weapon out and let's spar. Put that away. I called you here for something else. What are you talking about? We're going to keep sparring to keep our friendship alive. Is this some new tactic? No, I wanted you to take this. It's a wedding ring. Trying to throw my balance off with your ring? I don't think so. Thanks but no thanks. Draw your weapon. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say wedding ring? That's right. What? I like you so much, I can hardly stand it. I want to marry you. Okay. That was a quick little reply. Well, I like you too, so it makes the decision really, really easy. You do? Since when? Well, I don't know the very exact moment. It was soon after we started sparring. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. They have to say, I think I started liking you before you started liking me. What, you're actually challenging me on this? In fact, I'm positive that I liked you first. I don't believe you. What proof do you have? It has nothing to do with proof. It's just more of a gut feeling. I trust my gut. That's not fair. Maybe I'm sure I liked you first. What do you say to that? I say that's pretty unlikely. Well, I bet I like you more than you like me then. Look, how can you say that? I'm 100% sure I like you more. You want to fight over it? Yeah, I'm not going to back down. You'd better be ready. Oh, I am. Prepare yourself. Let our weapons do the talking. Fucking pair of psychos. They are just very, very dumb, but I do like them together. I think they fit pretty well. You know, they have that that himbo energy, both of them. Okay, so that's a pair. It's going to be a bit of a weird pairing because they are both carrying around like most of my weaponry. They are going around with lances and axes and swords, and then on top of that is Hannah with more lances, more axes, and more swords. That's going to be interesting, but they are basically the masters of the weapon triangle, both of them. And then Oboro Takumi. Oboro? Lord Takumi. Oh, is this about your outfit? What makes you think that? Well, I'm your retainer. I know your boots pretty well by now. I'm impressed. Or I would be if I actually was coming to you about my outfit. You weren't, then what's this about? I've been boasting about your talent for fashion lately, and I have many requests to get you to coordinate an outfit. Really? What do you think? Will you take on the work? Heck yes, I'd love to. I thought you might. I'll collect the details and pass them along next time I see you. Are you excited? Yes. But what made you tell everyone about me? You mentioned your interest in fashion. You also said that you were perfectly happy working for me. So I thought I'd arrange things so you could do both at once. You'd still be my retainer while taking on tailoring work in your free time. You're Takumi. I never knew you cared. This is more than I could have dreamed of. But isn't it normal to care about your subject's well-being? If you don't like the idea, I can always tell everyone you're too busy. No. I'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Lord Takumi. You are very welcome. I'm so lucky to be your retainer. It's an honor to have such a kind master. It's a nice one. That's a nice one. It's a one I've always liked. And yeah, promoted. On the way, yes, one level. I don't think I will promote you. But it's still nice that you are so close to level 20 because that means it's the highest possible amount of stats that I pass down. Very close to promotion actually. I might need to buy some master seals in fact. Which is a shame because I remember they give you an absurd amount of master seals in Hoshido, but yeah. I guess I will be forced to give them or else they are going to be waiting just for me to get the free ones. I know you get master seals like in chapter 21 or so, which is very late. I don't know who would be promoting at that point. Well, I guess Takumi hasn't promoted yet. So Takumi can still make use of the free ones. But yeah, that's interesting. And I'm actually going to do the reclass of Sakura right now. What? And Sakura has as a secondary class Sky Knight. I didn't comment on it, but Jacob obviously has Cavalier as a secondary set. She has Falcon Knight and Kinshin Knight because she can get both promotions of Sky Knight. I'm obviously going to go Falcon Knight because it allows her to at least keep the healing. And what I want is to get to level 5. That way I will get both Darting Blow, which is +5 attack when +5 speed when attacking, and Rally Speed. They are both great skills. They fit very well with her Omioye class, so I'm going to do that. It's true her combat is going to be subpar during that, and you know, being weak to arrows, being Sakura, who's already fragile, so I have to be careful while using her, but the results for endgame should prove beneficial. Okay, I get something like... can get a Bloom Festal, or even a rescue. I think having you fly around with a rescue might be a good idea because, you know, rescuing is good. And, oh, and I have an elixir. Someone dropped that. I think I had a ship spirit, yeah. That's D rank. Okay, Obora might be interested in that in the future. You want to reclass when you reach level 2, because I want you to go into Swordmaster for Astra. And yeah. I think that's going to do it for this part. I might do some arranging on my own, but yeah. We're going to end the chapter here. This has been Pomum. As always, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, especially considering how heavily edited this one is going to be. Please consider all the time it took me to remove those 22 turns of pointless movement. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.